Well, I am supremely excited. I've landed in Cancun and my hotel room looks right out on this lovely pool. So I'm very, very excited to be here. I'm gonna unzip Glimmer and make sure everything is in perfect working order. See if I get to go out and have margaritas tonight or if I stay in and do some soldering. Okay, I've got the battery plugged in and I'm gonna flip the switch. Let's hope all the lights come on. Looks like we are in good working order and good to go. Yay! Cenotes are natural sinkholes that occur all over the Tulum region of Mexico. They're freshwater rivers where the limestone cave has collapsed overhead, exposing these beautiful swimming holes. They are pretty popular, so we're going to need to work to find a nice location where we can do some shooting without a bunch of tourists in the background. Finding a location where Glimmer looks amazing is not that easy, but there are a lot of little dark caves and corners in the cenotes where her lights really pop. We found a quiet little corner where we could shoot a whole bunch of scenes of video so that I can hopefully edit them together later into a beautiful little mermaid Glimmer story. Just finished up with our very first day of shooting. Got a couple more mermaids still in the water, but I am pretty exhausted. We got most of the video that I wanted to shoot shot, and Glimmer started misbehaving towards the end, but she lasted for a good 2 hours before anything went wrong, so I'm kind of excited. I'll have a little repair to do tonight, but looking forward to maybe a nighttime swimming pool shoot and some more shots tomorrow. So I got Glimmer out and opened her up under the hood, and I found a wire that was a little bit twitchy. I replaced it, and she seems to be working it fully, which is never the way that this works. Usually I have to try and fix 7 or 8 different things, but it looks like that one wire is the culprit, and we should be good to go for more shooting tomorrow. Today we're going to the Eden cenote, which I've been to before. We were here 3 years ago and I went to this one. I'm really hoping that it works out. There seem to be some new rules about photography and whether or not you can take cameras in to the cenotes, so fingers are crossed again. Everything seems to be working out pretty magically so far. And as you can see, we did get some pretty amazing shots. But we also got kicked out after just half a day in the cenote for not having the right permits. So we headed back to the hotel and did a nighttime pool shoot with some pretty amazing results. After all that time in the water yesterday, Glimmer is misbehaving again this morning. I have a little help. And I've been working on her, and it looks like I've got her 100% again. It's those pesky wires that keep on breaking. Today we'll be shooting in the Dos Ojos cenote, which we have really high hopes for. The water here is incredibly clear, and we're hoping to get a big group shot of everybody, as well as just finish up with some more interesting, fun photos.
Hi there, my name is Bob. I'm with Chesapeake Bay Diving and Way Beyond Productions. My primary job is teaching scuba and free diving. Bringing people into the world of the wonder of the underwater world is pretty much the joy of my life. One of the great benefits of being a scuba person, a water person, is also I've learned to be an underwater photographer, and we bring people to fantastic places, the ocean, the islands, and in this case, the fantastic cenotes of the Yucatan Peninsula. There are a bunch of mermaids in this case, and we've been shooting today in Dos Ojos, which is one of the most fabulous cenotes I've encountered here for mermaid photography. So hopefully we'll have some pictures to show everybody in the next couple of weeks.
My name is Melina Sharkey from Chesapeake Bay Diving Center. We pretty much spend our time cruising around the beautiful places of the Caribbean and Mexico, looking for wonderful places to teach mermaiding. And my job is someone's a kind of retired mermaid now, but I pretty much do a lot of teaching and teaching safety on the aspect of freediving and mermaiding. So pretty much you put a mermaid in the water, you got to learn how to swim safely, and that's what I do, is I teach, and they pretty much beautifully perform in front of cameras, and that's what we do.
My name is Chris Crumley, and I'm a photographer, a mermaid photographer, an underwater photographer, an ex-IT guy.
And I'm pretty...
What kind of drone is this?
It's a DJI Inspire 2. It's the highest of the mid-range before you get to cinematography drones.
Hello, I'm Susan from Susanite Studios here in the cenotes, working with some mermaids swimming in the beautiful water in Mexico.
I'm Ashley and I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia. When I'm not a mermaid, I am full-time hairstylist, and for the first time I'm bringing out my Wonder Woman mermaid tail that I made out of fabric.
Hi, my name's Iara Mandan. I'm from San Francisco, California. I teach freediving, and I'm here to take photos in the cenotes.
Hi, I'm Emily. I am a baby mermaid. This is my first real mermaid trip. I'm traveling with a lot of really awesome professional mermaids and learning all the new tricks about how to do photography. And in my normal day job, I'm very much filling in boxes and checking off lines and crossing T's. And so this is an exciting adventure ability to get outside of the box and do something creative and fun.
Hi, my name is Caroline Nelson and I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my day job, I'm actually a dental hygienist, and I do all kinds of fun mermaid things whenever possible. And we are in the cenotes doing a bunch of awesome photography, and there was a loose dinosaur around here a minute ago as well, but mermaiding just brings a smile to so many people's faces, including my own, that's why I do it.
Well, I made it back home with my tail and all my luggage intact. I'm glad to be back in the US, but I do kind of miss Mexico a little bit. Working with those professional photographers was a really great experience. Their high-end camera equipment can capture light in just the most beautiful way. It's astonishing the photos that they can get and the different kind of situations that they can get perfect lighting and just perfect framing in. And they're really creative with their shots. We got some really great stuff. But even with the high-end technology and the cameras, sometimes your technology does fail you. We had 2 high-end camera drones there, and neither one of the drones actually worked while I was there. They started working the day after I left. So unfortunately, I didn't get the shots that I wanted from a drone with Glimmer, which would have been really cool, but it's a good excuse to go back again next year. And speaking of technology, Glimmer herself worked really well. I'm so proud of her. She did break twice, and I had to fix her both times. And it was the same problem both times, which was inferior wiring. There's a lot of places on the tail where she needs to flex when I swim, and originally, the lights on the top part of the tail are made from these Adafruit neopixels that I then cast in resin and soldered some wire onto to make them waterproof. The wires that I used were just cheap wires from Radio Shack because I sort of didn't know any better when I was getting started, and I really wish that I'd used this silicone stranded wire instead. These wires have just a couple of strands inside, and if you bend them too much, they just break. And that is what's happening in the Glimmer tail, is all the old wiring there is starting to break because I've just flexed it too many times. I've been repairing it with a silicone stranded wire, and all the repairs seem to be holding really well. So the lesson here, use good materials whenever you can. Top of the line stuff will save you so much heartache further down the road. So this week I'm waiting on my proofs, looking at all the beautiful photos that are coming in, and I'm doing some editing on the video clips that we got. The video clips turned out absolutely beautiful, so if you'd like to see the finished video with Mermaid Glimmer swimming through the cenotes, hit the subscribe link and keep watching for more videos. and have a great day.